Hello and welcome to my awesome health journey. I'm Brett Dupree, and this is my awesome health journey. I'm going to focus on looking at the camera, so I'm looking at your eyes, your beautiful, beautiful eyes. They're the windows to your beautiful, beautiful soul. Well, this is my weekly update, and this week has been pretty good, especially the physical aspect of it, and mentally actually pretty good too. I would say that, well, I guess I did a little overeating on Sunday. An entire box of cereal, which wasn't the most um, thing to do. But again, it didn't spiral me. It didn't make me feel ashamed of myself. It was just a thing that happened, and the days after eating was fine. Physically, I'm holding up well. My shoulder is feeling better. I'm starting doing heavier weights. I use 25 pounds, which is good because a lot of things is my wrists were a reason why I wasn't doing that, and my shoulder. I've got weak wrists during the years of not lifting, and I could feel pain in my wrists if I went too heavy. But I was able to do 25 pounds, and it was fine on my wrists. Of course, it was fine up here and stuff. I'm still strong in my shoulder and chest regions. That strength didn't really go away, which blessed. This body is good at strength. It's good at one thing. Well, it's great at getting fat, but it's also great at building muscle and being strong. So I'm very appreciative of that. But also, as if you're Facebook or Instagram, I'm Joyous Expansion on Instagram, you saw that I hit a personal record. We switched from 3G, which is 3 group, to 2G, which is 2 group in Orange Theory. And what 2 group does, it just kind of has 2 different groups. So you can spend almost a half an hour on the treadmill, where before my longest time on the treadmill was 21 minutes and like 40 seconds. And that's where I would get my distance records. Well, this time it was like 28 minutes. So I was able to take my old record of 0.82 technically and get up to 1 mile and 6.16. But at the same time, since we're switching the entire class to it for every time, decided to celebrate that at 1.16 because hooray, I still freaking did it. But also at the 21:30 mark, I was really close to point 0.9, which was my next feat, and I would have pushed harder to get to point 0.9 if it was if I if I if it was a class that I knew was 21 minutes, and we're going to be around 20 something minutes. I would have pushed harder I would have hit point 0.9 today or yesterday. If I would have hit the point 0.9 celebration anyway. I'm 100% certain because I was very consistent and extremely close. If it was a 45-minute 2G class, which is where I hit the 21 minutes before. And so I am more than happy to count that. And I'm going to switch up my celebrations. I'm going to do 1.5 increments. So, well, zero point 0.2 increments. So, or, I don't know. My next is going to be 1.35. If I'll celebrate that, then 1.5 I'll definitely celebrate. And I think 1.75 and 2 if I ever, when I get that far. But, I did it, and that's what matters. I'm stronger. I feel better. I feel head and shoulders better. I know this guy named John at the Orange Theory keeps on, asking me and saying every time he sees me how good I look and how I much feel better. And yeah, I feel head and shoulders better than I did last year at this time, physically and mentally. I think I mentioned this last week, but yeah, it's so much better. I know I'm far from where I would like to be, but at the same time, I feel a lot better about my body, about myself, and just regular movement is easier. And yeah, I'm about to work out today on Saturday because I really want to hit 200 on Monday, and I'm excited about that. 200 workouts. I know that's amazing. So yeah, mentally I'm also doing better. I'm starting getting out of my head, stopping like getting into that thought process that nobody really likes me. I mean, that's just my kind of like default. If you think of like your brain as paths in a forest, every once in a while you go down that path. And I just have a certain amount of paths that lead me down to that path that no one really likes me. And that's, that was my anxiety, that nobody likes me. And so, and then looking at everyone's actions towards me and using that as justification for them not liking me. But I'm working on stopping getting in my head and just, thinking of people doing people things. Because that's the thing. No, you're not. I mean, the thing that helped me the most is realize I'm not that important to people that they can think about all the reasons they hate me. Most people are thinking that I hate them. People have their own anxieties and deal with their own stuff, and even if they don't like me, whatever. That's just, why would that matter in the long scheme of things? Even so, things have been better in that regard, and my spending has been good this week. And yeah, overall, it was a good week, I would have to say. Letting go of the anxiety, working out, eating right, and just enjoying life. So yeah, great week. I don't know how to end this. I love you for who you are. You're an amazing person, and you are worthy. You are worthy.